Hi guys, welcome back to another Q&A Sunday. I'm very aware I've not done one of these in a very long time, hence why I wanted to do one today. The agency's just been so hectic that it's very tough to get these videos out. But as you can see, we're trying to get better at back posting every single day because I know it's so important for a lot of you to have us posting every single day because you really appreciate the videos, and these Q&A videos are a nice way to just rattle through loads of different questions. And yeah, we're going to try post them every single Sunday like we did for the kind of 8 Sundays in a row, I believe. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy this one. So yeah, we'll just get straight into it. So question one is, what's the most underestimated part or aspect of running a social media marketing agency? I would say meeting incredible people. People don't realize how many amazing people that you can meet and what comes from those amazing relationships. Like, if it wasn't for SMMA, Tom wouldn't have met his now fiance because he met her on a business trip that he went on to New York. Which is amazing. And like, it just takes you to some incredible places and meet some incredible people. And it's just an amazing feeling, like being in charge of your own life, where you get paid amazing money, without being said, you have time freedom, you meet amazing people. It's just like, it's really nice. That's the best way I can put it, really. Number two, how can I stand out in a saturated market and attract clients to my agency? Fucking love this question. Don't be being self-aware of what everyone else is doing. That's my best piece of advice. For example, these crazy offers. And if you're a regular viewer of this channel and you watch every video, I probably talk about this in every single video and on every single academy call, which is, when everyone's doing one thing, don't club yourself in and do the exact same thing. And this is why I think me and academy members have such great success, is because we don't do that. I've been talking about not giving guarantees, not doing stupid offers like I can bring you in 50 clients in the first month, 20 clients in the first month, add 50 grand of revenue in the first month. These stupid offers that you see on Instagram all the time, like, I'll do this or I'll give you a 1K check for wasting your time. I guarantee in a year's time, all of those offers, everyone who's been doing those offers will be like, offers don't work, be straight up, be a good person. I just know for a fact it's going to be that. So when everyone's doing one thing, don't club yourself in to do everything else, and be self-aware of what's happening. And I always see this with emails. People who do email outreach and Instagram DMs, everyone sends the exact same message. And I get pitched for appointment setters probably 10 times a day on my Instagram. I'll get a message saying, Harry, can I be a commission-based closer? Can I manhandle your DMs? Are you doing anything with email right now? And it's just the same shit over and over. So yes, it's saturated with bad agencies, the SMMA industry. So without being said, there's so many people starting a social media marketing agency, but there are so few that actually know what it takes. There are so few that understand how to stand out from the crowd. And it's a mindset. It's really not a, right, do this and you're going to stand out from the crowd. It's a mindset of, right, let me figure out what everyone else is doing and do the complete opposite. And the reason why everyone gets clubbed in together in this really murky pot of people that do the same thing in a really saturated industry is because everyone just copies each other. Everyone's so oblivious, and I think it's blissful obliviousness. I know obliviousness isn't a word, but it's like blissful ignorance of, like, I know this is all happening out there with loads of people sending the same DMs, loads, like there's loads of agencies that scam people out of money because they have no intention of delivering a service, but people don't take note of it. People don't talk about it. Hence why I talk about it so much in this YouTube, until I hear some people talk about it, that the fact agency owners scam pretty much everyone out of money because no one knows how to deliver a good service. No one knows what it takes to be a good agency. So my best piece of advice of how to stand out from a crowd is put the time in to actually become an ethical agency that works hard and has a good service. That's the easiest way to stand out, because 99% of people have no idea what they're doing. Number three, what's your advice for transitioning from a solo freelancer to building a team for your agency? Love this question as well. It's don't try and build a team too soon. I recently did a podcast with Christian and Caleb, coming out very soon on their channel, which was, you can't build a team around something until you've done it. Every good manager has always done the job that they're managing people under. For example, if it's impossible for me to manage a media buyer at Facebook ads if I have no idea what Facebook ads are and I've never delivered them. I can't manage a sales team who are cold calling if I've never done cold calling myself. You're just not going to be a very good manager. You'll be able to manage them, but you're not going to be very good. You need to have experience in every aspect of your business before hiring a team. So this is why I hate it when people say, right, day one, I'm going to hire a freelancer. Day two, I'm going to hire a media buyer. Day three, I'm going to hire a sales funnel creation guy. And it just doesn't work like that. You need to, in my opinion, you need to take your agency as a freelancer to at least 10K a month before you transition into an agency and get help. Because it's so easy to manage $10,000 a month worth of clients. It really is. And if you don't do that and you're trying to build a team at 1K a month, you're just putting so much pressure on yourself. One, financially. Two, because you're not going to be able to secure good team members because they're going to be on, off, on, off. You want to get it to 10K a month, have a good service, have a good brand, and then be able to keep your employees long-term rather than just freelancing here and there. That's my best piece of advice. Number 4, what's the key to managing successful client relationships while maintaining high-quality service? Communication. Communication is everything in client retention. And my next video, or on a video next week, I'm going to be doing a video on client retention. It's the same presentation I did in my talk at Aaron Branch's event in July, sorry. And communication is the most important part. Communication trumps results. If your communication's on point, you can keep a client for a year without making them a penny. And even if you're making them 10 grand a month, if your communication is poor, they're not going to keep on with you. So communication is by far the best skill. And you need to be communicating results. You need to be communicating failures. You need to be communicating what you're doing. There's so many things you need to be communicating with a client. And if you don't, it's not going to be a healthy relationship and you're not going to keep them for very long. The next one, how can I scale my agency's operations without sacrificing quality or overwhelming myself? Best piece of advice here is don't scale too fast. If you're taking on loads of clients and loads of new employees at the same time, it's going to be really difficult for you to do it. Scale slow. Everyone always says like scale. Get to 100K a month, get to 200K a month, get to 20K a month or whatever it is. And you're scaling too fast. You need to scale at a pace where you can manage the quality of your service. For example, if you scale to, if you add an extra 10 grand a month of revenue to your business, take on an extra employee, a media buyer, a relationship manager, or whatever it is, that's easier to keep an eye on. Has your retention changed? Is the customer satisfaction changed? Has the results you've been getting your client changed? In comparison to if you take on 50 grand a month of new clients with 5 new employees, that's very difficult to do, but you just use these as examples. It's going to be more difficult for you to keep an eye on the retention and the results and the customer service you're giving. So my best advice would be scale slow. Trial new employees first before hiring them full-time, and prioritize culture and a right fit as a person to your business rather than experience. You can train people so easily in this business, especially for service delivery. If you have the right person there, but they're not 100% trained, in my opinion, in our business, that trumps someone who's completely changed and they're not a right cultural fit for the business. Because like I said, you can train them and you can morph them. It's more difficult to train someone than morph someone to be a better fit culturally for your business. As a social media marketing agency owner, how do I maintain a healthy work-life balance? And this is going to be a very controversial one, but up until 10 grand a month, guys, and starting your business, I personally think you forget about work-life balance. If you're worried about work-life balance and you only want to work like a 9 to 5 hours, but on your business, you're really going to struggle, because to get your agency and any business that you start to where it needs to be, it's going to be 2x the amount of hours you're spending at your 9 to 5. Yes, it's going to be on your own business, so that's going to be a positive, but you're going to be spending a lot more time. You're going to spend less time with family. You're going to be on your laptop. You're going to be on your phone a hell of a lot more in the evenings when you're eating dinner, when you're watching TV or watching Netflix with your partner or your family or whatever. You're going to be glued to your laptop, and that's just a fact. So work-life balance, like my work-life balance is horrific, but I don't care that it's horrific, because the people around me, my girlfriend, my family, they understand what I'm building. So they don't care. Like they don't care that I'm putting all that time in, because they're going to reap the benefits from it, and they are reaping the benefits of it, which is important. And that's why it's so important to have a good network and support system around you that understands what you're building. If you're trying to build something and you've got people in your ear saying, oh, you're spending too much time on this, you're doing too, like they don't understand. And that's really going to cause you problems, because there's times where I work 16-hour days. I'll get my first meeting at 7 a.m. with a client that needs to get on a call before they go into work in the UK, and then I'll get on a client call at 10 o'clock at night with someone on the west coast of America, because they're 8 hours behind and that's the only time they can do, and I've ended up working 7 till 10 at night with no breaks. So it's like, and I don't mind doing that because I'm building a business. I'm building a legacy, and I'm building this estate that is going to be around for 5 years. So I don't mind doing it. Next question, guys, is can you share one of the best Academy member stories you've had in the past month? Yes. And I want to shout out two people. I want to shout out Carl, and I want to shout out James. These two guys, and this isn't an ad for the Academy. I just want to shout them out. Carl, he's worked his fucking like socks off in getting to his business to where he needs to be. Doesn't give up. He's so knowledgeable about the industry now. He gets on all of the Academy calls and in the Discords and helps everyone out so much. And he's just signed 2 clients. He signed a landscape gardener in the US, and he's also signed a dentist, I believe it was a dentist. 2 clients in literally 2 weeks, and I know how happy he is with those clients. And then the other guy, James, he signed a client for $1,500 a month on a 4-month deal, I believe. And the guy's just referred to him 3 new businesses. So he's taken his agency from 1 client of $1,500 a month to 3, like plus 3 clients, so 4 clients in total. And he's now at $6,000 a month, which will be like $9,000 a month. So he's almost at $10K a month. So these 2 guys, they're just a testament of what happens to your business when you work hard, you follow the right strategies, and you stay consistent, and you have my help, of course. But it's amazing. And I want to shout those 2 guys out. That's kind of a very quick, short Q&A, guys. Hopefully I've rattled off some of your best questions. I really like those questions. If you have any questions you want me to cover in the next Q&A Sunday next week, or if you want any videos on solo topics made, put them in the description of this video and I'll pick them up, and we'll probably do a video on them if they're good enough. But yeah, hope you enjoyed, guys. Please make sure you subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you tomorrow at 9 AM for tomorrow's video.